have to say, obviously, the blues as a style is all about sort of disenfranchisement, melancholy, pain, And from what you guys have told me, he's a working class guy. He's a forklift driver, but he's a world class musician, obviously. He can do all this stuff. Because I don't think it's a coincidence that the expression that's coming out of this feels real. We're hearing a lot of humanity in this play. You can't force that, or you can't fake it either. I'm certainly getting a feel for Alip Ba Ta's personality through his play, and what I hear, I like.
Halo Alip semua, jumpa lagi bersama Si Rampak Chanel di sini. Bagaimana kabarnya? Semoga selalu dalam keadaan sehat walafiat. Kali ini kita akan menyaksikan reaksi dari musisi luar negeri terhadap video Mas Alip Ba Ta. Bagi kawan-kawan yang ingin menyaksikan video aslinya, linknya telah kami sertakan pada deskripsi video ini. Oke, langsung saja kita saksikan videonya. Mari kita.
Welcome back, Alipers. Kopi mana kopi? I drink a lot of coffee. So looking forward to this one. Gary Moore. For any of you guys out there that don't realize this yet, but I am from Northern Ireland, which is where Gary Moore is from, Belfast, and I was born in Belfast. I actually have a tenuous link to Gary Moore. In one of the bands that I play in, there's a guy who plays bass called Matt Wilson, but I know Matt. Matt plays with Brian Downey. Brian Downey played with Gary Moore in Thin Lizzy.
Ya, jadi sangat menarik ya hubungan Om ini dengan Gary Moore itu istilahnya seperti lagu kawanku punya teman, temannya punya kawan, semacam itu. Jadi Om ini punya kawan, kawan ini main band sama grup lain ini, dan satu lagi yang kawan yang ini pula yang berteman dengan Gary Moore. Lucu juga.
Northern Ireland's a pretty small country, but it's produced some incredible musicians, Gary Moore being one and countless others. We have a very thriving musical scene here despite it being a very small country.
Nah, kalau pernyataan tadi itu memang sangat kita akui sekali ya. Soalnya Irlandia ini walaupun negaranya kecil, dari sana memang banyak berasal musisi-musisi yang terkenal di seluruh dunia. Contohnya aja, dulu pernah ada band namanya The Course. Sekeluarga mereka itu adalah musisi, dan ada juga boy band, Boyzone dulu atau Westlife. Nah, itu berasal dari Irlandia juga. Dan tentunya sekarang yang dibahas adalah Gary Moore. Siapa yang nggak kenal Gary Moore? Oke, mari kita lanjutkan.
I just want to stop it there. That shows courage. That says everything. Nobody likes to show mistakes. Everybody's afraid these days of making a mistake. Because as soon as you make a mistake, you're no good. But we all make mistakes. All of us. It's just part of us. No matter how much we practice something, occasionally mistakes happen. I love the fact that Alip Ba Ta has left that mistake in. It really shows the human side, the human condition, if you like. That's refreshing. Hats off, sir. Oh, man. I do have to say, right? So, there's lots of people that do covers of songs. It's one thing to get the arrangement of a whole, either an orchestra, if it's classical music, or a band, all the different instruments, and put it onto one instrument. That's not easy to do. It's another thing to play it. That's not easy to do. It's another thing to then play it live, right through. That's not easy to do. But what he's really doing here is, despite everything being on one instrument, I can still hear the separation So I can hear the melody coming through. I can hear the accompaniment at different levels. And more importantly, I'm hearing the original song as he plays this. So he's managing to transport me to the original at the same time as hearing this. That's not easy to do. Yeah, those blues notes. Great groove again, man. I love those little flourishes he does, you know, because this is, I don't know this one on guitar, but I love those little flourishes that he does, because obviously the original is on electric guitar, so it's going to have a lot of bends and stuff. Probably should have listened to the original before I did this. I can't quite remember what he does, but if it's around here where she was playing something like this, I'm sure that would be played by Gary Moore or something. It'd have those little bends and stuff, but he's not really able, it wouldn't really be possible to get all those bends while he's also doing the accompaniment. You know, he's got his index and other fingers down here, so you can't really, I mean, it's possible, probably, but it's not necessary. Do you notice how he's translated it to the acoustic guitar? But so instead of doing the bends, that he's got the little slides into the notes. Something like that. It adds a lot of expression to the melody. I have to say, obviously the blues as a style is all about sort of disenfranchisement, you know, melancholy, pain, you know. And from what you guys have told me, he's a working class guy. He's a forklift driver. But he's a world-class musician, obviously. He can do all this stuff. Because I don't think it's a coincidence that the expression that's coming out of this feels real. You know, we're hearing a lot of humanity in this playing. You can't force that, or you can't fake it either. And he's doing Gary Moore very proud. I'm sure Gary, if he was still alive today, would be impressed.